This is the Daily Reddit, coming at you again. Doing a subreddit r/quityourbullshit. Without further ado, let's go. Please subscribe, comment, and like. Don't spend any money until I say so. Why didn't you gas up your car before I used it? OP. Based on your post history, it appears that you work at Chipotle and are regularly buying hockey jerseys or at least shopping for them. Maybe your wife meant something closer to don't buy any more hockey jerseys, not don't keep the car functional. I don't get it, it's just a meme. Why are they getting butthurt? My daughter did my makeup last night, and this is what she calls my super mom look. I'm so thankful for her. Unique mom, funny makeup. Low, I didn't do that at all. So, self-inflicted? No, not at all. Actually, my daughter did this and I have the live video to prove it. Apparently some people don't understand the sarcastic sense of humour on my daughter's part. That would make sense, though you have to admit the sarcasm isn't especially obvious post that video. Is this person trying to sell some kind of unique brand? Probably. Yeah, I think so. Even your daughter called you out. So, Ted Nugent, the musician, take a knee. Take a little trip to the Valley Forge in January. If you don't know where that is, just Google it from the sidelines. Hold a musket ball in your fingers and imagine it piercing your flesh and breaking a bone or two. There won't be a doctor or trainer to assist you until after the battle. Now, just wait your turn. Take your cleats and socks off to get a real experience, then take a knee. Then take one at the beach in Normandy, where man after American man stormed the beach. Mr. Nugent, didn't you soil yourself for an extended period of time trying to get out of serving your country in Vietnam? Isn't there just a little hypocrisy on your part? And then Ted Nugent says, fake news, never happened. So there's no way to know what to believe. I was sentenced to life in prison for murder. 20 years later, they found out I was innocent. AMA. In July 1998, I was at a gas station when a masked man entered to the 7-Eleven with a gun demanding money from the cashier. I saw an opportunity to be a hero and decided to snap the gun from his hands. He pressed the trigger and shot the cashier in the neck. He left the pistol on my hands and ran away. I then went on and looked for the wounded cashier. To be found, he was dead. The police came and took me in for questions. I told them exactly what happened, but they keep on thinking I was an accomplice of the robber, even though security cameras said otherwise. The criminal entered the shop like 10 to 15 seconds later after me. The justice in my country is very low and full of corruption. Now, not usually want to do this, but I failed to see how you were in prison for 20 years from 1998, but also in a cult for 28 years, escaping both recently. This is some really bad luck. Obviously, they're showing the previous AMA where they're pretending to have been in a cult for 28 years. Edit, apparently you're also a 14-year-old watch enthusiast, and wow, that's quite an impressive life so far. Edit again, just seeing you're also a 52-year-old virgin. Life has not been very kind, has it? Now, people are obsessed with attention. They will make fake stories just to get people's attention and people to talk to. It's very weird, very pathetic. 175 feet away. I'm just trying to eat my leftover Chinese food. Yo, drive safe. And I'm not hidden. I'm right under the Dank light in a parking lot. Young folks wouldn't understand. There's got some guys drinking beer, waiting around. How would young folks not understand? The series ended in 2010 and still has reruns on Comedy Central and Adult Swim. How young do you have to be? Sperm. Oh god, why do people act like, people act like 90s kids. Only 90s kids will get this. Only 2000s kids will get this. Only 80s kids will get this. No, the experience of a child has very much many similarities throughout time, no matter what decade. Restart, most easily Cantina. New best time, 13 hours, 59.95. This is probably a Star Wars game. I remember playing that level when I was 9, now I'm 26. The game was made 10 years ago, and your name also doesn't sound adult-like. Why lie? It's like, why would people make these lies up when they know they can get caught out so easy? Like, the math doesn't add up. I want to Netflix and chill, but I need a +1. The struggle is real. Love you, BFF. You girls have no idea how real the struggle is. I'm trying to be a man in this world, but keep getting spurned. I guess if I had an 8-inch cock, you would be all over me. Whatever, I am tired of being a nice guy. Your loss. You sent me a dick pic after I met you on Saturday. Not going to get laid that way. Sorry, not sorry. It's like, you've just caught yourself out. Why are you sending girls dick pics, especially ones that you know on Facebook? Just like, they know who you are. And like, you're trying to claim that having an 8-inch cock would fix your issues, but it clearly wouldn't, because you're a dick, with or without a large dick. I did that in Colorado Springs for a while. They booted my work truck, so I pulled out a grinder and cut the lock, carried it around with me for a summer, parked everywhere, finally put it on my girlfriend's ex-husband's truck. According to your comment history, you're also a trilingual beekeeping Irish gypsy, travelling with a family ranch in New Mexico. Beat up a homeless person begging for money, learned how to blacksmith from ore as a teenager, worked for a effing Blackwater, and had an ex-girlfriend stabbed you in the chest with a butcher's knife until it got stuck in the vertebrae. Either you should just write a biography and replace the Dos Icarus guy as the most interesting man in the world, or you need to quit your bullshit. Can't people just hide their Reddit post history? I'm pretty sure you can do that. And you wouldn't get caught out so easily. Just like, have a bit more like foreplanning. Damn girl, you look good. What you doing later? Can I get your number? That's how all women should feel about their body. This is how everyone should feel about their body. I understand your point, but almost all men already do feel this way about their body, and hardly any women do. Where are they getting this from? Like, men do have issues with their bodies. Like, it's not an exclusively female thing. I can't even breathe for fear of inhaling the radiating gaseous idiocy of you're unleashing into the world. Men report being upset about their bodies at similar rates to women, from 15% to 40%. They have had similar rates of several eating disorders and much higher rates of muscle dysmorphia, which is just as unhealthy as eating disorder. Body dysmorphic disorder is a genderless condition. They're also completely ignored in the media and by a culture perpetrated by effing pieces of shit like you. I know several men who have been considered suicide because they hate the way they look. You are an abomination who has likely never met a man other than yourself, and I'm laughing so hard that you have a shitty abortion of a blog that advertises itself at using logic and having arguments. I doubt you've been particularly exposed to either logic or arguments in your extraordinarily sheltered life. And thanks for making it so easy to ignore your abominable opinion by proving that you have lived such a privileged, hallowed life to not have known as many men who hate their bodies as women. Too long did not read, find Jesus, ask the Wizard of Oz for a soul, learn how to statistics, and take all your effing biases towards men and put them in the trash where they belong. You utterly republic living stain of filth. Damn, shit, that is brutal. That's why Tumblr is an absolute cesspit. It's like they're just in a bubble in that world. Now, Black Chopper, White Cut. Los Zetas for life, see you soon. Bring these, so come ready. Only 12. So, there's a story saying terrorist watch list, no bar buying guns. He's clearly stolen an image from a news article online, pretending that he can sell them. You're really bad at this. You're just good at Google. Fuck good. I tried to look hardcore. I'm done. Oh, at least he admitted to being an absolute fake. We've got last one for today. Eating, I think, a Caesar salad. When you ask for a Caesar salad and get lettuce with a huge dead animal on top, sorry, but I have been working in restaurants for 11 years now, and when I ate meat, I always respected and made note of the people's requests, specifically concerning allergies or no meat. It mostly upsets me that I am now get to throw away a perfectly good life of a chicken that never asked to die because you wanted a Caesar salad with no meat. If you eat it, fine, that's your own choice, but you couldn't pay me $1 million to consume a living organism at this point in my life. I probably think they could. I have one exception, and that is if I'm visiting my mum at home in Maryland and she takes me out for steamed crabs. Otherwise, I cannot justify the torture and immorality that comes with slaughtering animals for our taste buds. Sorry, not sorry if you feel attacked or guilty. I hate when people say sorry, not sorry. I won't talk shit to you for eating what you were brainwashed growing up to think is healthy, but I can promise you the parasites you're ingesting will not benefit you in 30 years from now. And personally, I would like to live the longest life this beauty world has offered me. Caesar dressing has anchovies in it. Boom. That whole post was deleted by one small comment. And that's that. If you want more, please subscribe and I will be obliged.